In 2026, the need to find someone's contact details is more common than ever before. Our lives are increasingly intertwined with technology, and reaching out to others, whether for personal or professional reasons, often starts with a digital search. The world feels smaller, yet the challenge of making genuine connections remains as complex as ever. Maybe you're hoping to reconnect with an old friend you lost touch with years ago, or perhaps you need to verify the identity of a new client before a big meeting. Sometimes it's about helping a stranger by returning a lost item, like a wallet, to its rightful owner. In all these situations, having the right information at your fingertips can make a world of difference. But how do you find it, and how do you do so responsibly? That's where open source intelligence, or OSINT, comes in. OSINT is a powerful toolkit for ethically gathering information that's already available to the public. It's about using your curiosity and resourcefulness to uncover details that are hidden in plain sight. Importantly, OSINT isn't about hacking or breaking into private accounts. Instead, it's about piecing together the digital breadcrumbs that people leave behind, intentionally or not, across the vast landscape of the internet. Every social media post, every comment on a forum, every business listing, and even old blog entries can serve as valuable clues. These fragments of information, when combined, can help you build a clearer picture of the person you're trying to reach. In this guide, we'll walk you through the essential OSINT tools and techniques you need to find phone numbers and other contact details, always legally and always with respect for privacy. You'll discover not only the tools themselves, but also the boundaries you must respect, and the best practices for protecting your own privacy as you search. Understanding these limits is crucial in today's digital world. By the end of this chapter, you'll be equipped to connect the dots in our digital society, safely, ethically, and with confidence, ensuring that your quest for connection is both effective and responsible. Open source intelligence, or OSINT, is the art and science of gathering and analyzing information that's already public. Information that anyone can access if they know where and how to look. It's about using the vast resources of the internet and other open sources to uncover facts, patterns, and connections that might otherwise go unnoticed. OSINT never involves breaking into private accounts or accessing anything behind passwords or paywalls. If you need a login or a subscription, it's off limits. The focus is always on what's freely available to the public. Imagine the internet as a massive, ever-expanding library. OSINT is like knowing not just how to find the right book, but also how to cross-reference information, check sources, and dig deeper into the archives. It's about being resourceful and persistent, using digital tools to uncover the story behind the data. The process is a bit like detective work, connecting clues scattered across the web. You might find a name on one site, a username on another, and maybe a blog post with contact info or a photo that reveals even more. Each piece of data is a potential lead. In 2026, nearly every aspect of our lives leaves a digital trace, whether it's a LinkedIn profile, an Instagram post, a tweet on X, or a listing in a business directory. These traces can be pieced together to build a fuller picture of a person, company, or event. OSINT helps individuals reconnect with old friends, verify someone's identity, or research a topic in depth. It's a powerful tool for journalists, researchers, and anyone curious about the world. For businesses, OSINT is invaluable for analyzing competitors, understanding market trends, or even monitoring brand reputation. It can provide insights that drive smarter decisions and help organizations stay ahead. The key thing to remember is that OSINT is passive. It's about observing, collecting, and analyzing information, never breaching, tricking, or manipulating. Ethical boundaries are what set OSINT apart from hacking or social engineering. True OSINT practitioners rely on search engines, specialized online tools, and smart investigative techniques to sift through the noise and find what matters. They know how to filter results, verify sources, and connect the dots. By sticking to public information and respecting privacy, OSINT remains both ethical and legal, clearly separate from hacking or social engineering. It's a skill set that empowers you to become a digital detective, uncovering truths in a responsible way. The line between ethical OSINT and illegal activity is clear. Only use information that's public and intended for sharing. Legal OSINT means searching public records, business directories, or social media profiles, never hacking or deception. Your intent matters. Reconnecting, verifying, or researching is ethical. Stalking or harassment is not. Using public info for harm is still illegal. Imagine walking down a street and reading doorbells. Legal. Breaking in to read private mail. Illegal. Always ask, is my search legitimate? Am I using only public sources? If not, stop immediately. Ethical OSINT empowers and informs, never exploits. In 2026, OSINT tools for finding phone numbers have evolved into highly sophisticated platforms, blending artificial intelligence, automation, and vast data sources. Investigators and researchers now have access to a modern toolkit that's more powerful and intuitive than ever before, making the process of tracking down phone numbers both efficient and precise. Start your search with robust search engines like Google. By using advanced search operators, such as quotation marks, site-specific queries, and Boolean logic, you can quickly narrow down results and filter out irrelevant information. This step is crucial for uncovering leads that might otherwise be buried in the vastness of the internet. Next, turn to specialized people search engines like Pipple and Spokeo. These platforms aggregate data from public records, social media, and online directories, presenting a comprehensive view of a person's digital footprint. They often reveal connections between phone numbers, email addresses, and social profiles that would be difficult to find manually. Always prioritize reputable services that comply with privacy laws such as GDPR and CCPA. This ensures that your research is both ethical and legal, and that the data you access is handled responsibly. Username search tools like whatsmyname.app and Sherlock are invaluable for cross-referencing identities. By inputting a username, you can discover linked accounts across dozens of platforms, sometimes revealing new profiles or even contact information that users have made public elsewhere. Don't overlook social media sites themselves. LinkedIn, for example, is a goldmine for professional contact details, as many users list their phone numbers or email addresses for networking purposes. Facebook and other social platforms can also yield results, especially if users have set their contact details to public. Sometimes, even a simple profile search can reveal valuable information. Use each platform's search functions wisely, and always respect privacy settings. Ethical OSINT means never attempting to bypass restrictions or access private data without consent. Ultimately, the right combination of modern OSINT tools and responsible research practices can reveal contact information, if it's publicly available, while ensuring you stay within legal and ethical boundaries. Let's walk through a real-world example. You want to find John Smith, an engineering graduate from Manchester. Start by gathering all details: name, university, field, years attended. Use advanced Google searches. John Smith, University of Manchester, Engineering, LinkedIn. If you find his LinkedIn, check for contact info. Many professionals list work emails or numbers. If not, use new keywords. John Smith, Future Tech Contact. Search company websites or people search engines for more leads. Each clue builds on the last, systematically narrowing your search. If you hit a dead end, try other public sources or related profiles. OSINT is about patience, persistence, and connecting public dots. Knowing how to find information means knowing how to protect your own. Your digital footprint is every public post, comment, or profile. OSINT tools analyze this. Audit your social media privacy settings regularly. Limit who can see your details. Only share what's necessary when signing up for new services. Use separate emails for subscriptions to compartmentalize your identity. In many regions, you have the right to request removal of outdated or unwanted info. Send takedown requests to sites hosting your data without consent. Managing your digital identity is ongoing. Review, restrict, and remove as needed. Stay proactive to keep your personal info private. OSINT only reveals what's public. If someone guards their privacy, you may find nothing. Outdated or incorrect info is common. Always verify details across multiple sources. Misidentification is a risk, especially with common names. Double-check before reaching out. An absence of info is still a result. Your search activity can be noticed. LinkedIn, for example, notifies users of profile views. Use a VPN and avoid logging into personal accounts if you need anonymity. The digital world is a two-way street. Your actions can be observed too. Careful, ethical investigators respect these boundaries. Understand the risks and limitations before you search. Online safety starts with strong password habits. Use a manager and unique passwords for every account. Enable two-factor authentication wherever possible. Be skeptical of unsolicited messages. Phishing attacks are more convincing than ever. Never click suspicious links. Verify communications through official channels. Think before you share. Avoid posting sensitive details or location info publicly. Regularly update your devices and software for the latest security patches. Good digital hygiene is a collection of habits, not a one-time fix. Protect your private life by drawing clear boundaries online. These steps drastically reduce your risk of being targeted. OSINT is about ethically connecting digital clues, not hacking or invading privacy. We've covered practical search steps, privacy protection, and the importance of intent. Success comes from combining techniques and respecting boundaries. Understanding how info is found helps you protect your own. Use OSINT to connect, verify, and understand, not to harm or exploit. With knowledge comes responsibility. Navigate the digital world with integrity. Be a responsible steward of information in our connected age.